Hey, welcome back to Bible and Blues. And yes, we are back in front of the laptop. Why? Because I was nice enough to buy my son a new game on the computer, and it was kind of unfair to me to, here's a new game, now get off the computer. So I thought I'd be nice. Because he did go out, mowed the yard today, and he did some extra stuff, cleaned the bathroom and the toilet, to earn the money for the game. Swept and mopped the kitchen floor, did some stuff to actually earn the money for the game. And so I thought it'd be a little unfair of me to just boot him off. So we are looking at, it's almost 1 o'clock, and usually I do this in the morning. But I had a guitar lesson this morning, and so it was actually really nice. Started the day off. I had an hour-long session with my guitar teacher. We sat and we jammed. He gave me some theory instruction, a lesson to work on in my theory instruction, breaking down, taking the A harmonic scale and turning it into modes, which is if you're not into music, you don't understand that, but that's okay, not a big deal. So that's something I'll be doing later on. And if you notice, I'm gonna put a card up right over here for I did a review on the new gunslinger movie, The Dark Tower, done by based off of the books by Stephen King. And because I read the books and I saw that they finally made a movie about it, they've been talking about it for years. And so so check that video out. That's pretty cool. And later on this evening, we're going to go see Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2, and I'll probably do some sort of a review on that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's kind of what my plans are here. So without further ado, though, we are doing Psalm 90. Can you believe it? We've been doing Psalms for 90 days, plus, the Easter. So, and those of you who have been with me through this whole thing, I mean, I'm really thankful and grateful that you're here with me again, and that you've been watching these, and whether you watch them with your children, I do keep it, this is a family-friendly site. I mean, it says it has things like, Christian, okay? So I may not get monetization because it is religious in nature, but we don't do it for the money, do we? If I did it for the money, boy, I'd be broke anyway, either way about it. So, without further ado, we have actually started into Book 4 of Psalms, the way the modern Bible is broken down. And so, Book 4 is Psalms 90 through 106. We're doing Psalm 90, and it is a prayer of Moses, the man of God. Lord, you have been our dwelling place throughout all generations. Before the mountains were born, or you brought forth the earth and the world, from everlasting to everlasting you are God. You turn men back to dust, saying, return to dust, O sons of men, for 1,000 years in your sight are like a day that has just gone by, or like a watch in the night. You sweep men away in the sleep of death. They are like the new grass of the mornings. Though in the morning it springs up new, by evening it is dry and withered. We are consumed by your anger and terrified by your indignation. You have set our iniquities before you, our secret sins in the light of your presence. All our days pass away under your wrath. We finish our years with a moan. The length of our days is 70 years or 80 if we have the strength. Yet their span is but trouble and sorrow, for they quickly pass and we fly away. Who knows the power of your anger? For your wrath is as great as the fear that is due you. Teach us to number our days aright, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. Relent, O Lord. How long will it be? Have compassion on your servants. Satisfy us in your mourning with your unfailing love, that we may sing for joy and be glad in our days. And be glad all our days. Make us glad for as many days as you have afflicted us, for as many years as we have seen trouble. May your deeds be shown to your servants, your splendor to their children. May the favor of the Lord our God rest upon us. Establish the work of our hands for us. Yes, establish the work of our hands. Here ends the reading of the Lord. Thanks be to God. So this is something different. This is a prayer of Moses that was brought forth to put into the Psalms. And and it talks about, life is hard. And can anybody out there deny that life can be hard? If you think life is easy, you know, hang on, buddy. It's gonna get rough at some point in time. Um, and the only life that's very easy is a very, very, very short one. And we none of us want that, do we? So, um, for 1,000 years in your sight are like a day that has just gone by, or like a watch in the night. So, and you know, you ever notice? And this is kind of interesting because time is a relative thing, right? We all know that based upon our own observation as well as mathematically, we know it from Einstein that time is relative. But through our own anecdotal evidence, when you're time flies when you're having fun, is I mean right there. For 1,000 years in your sight are like a day that has just gone by. So that tells you the joy that you're going to be feeling in the sight of God and how fast time is going to go by when we are in the presence of God. It's just going to fly. And that's going to be okay because we have eternity. You know, we have eternity to enjoy that time. Whereas, you know, it's gonna drag for the people who aren't with God. And you know, I mean, I feel for them. I really do. So anyway, so I know this is really late, but it's 1 o'clock right now my time, and I still have editing. I still have to put something on this backdrop that's behind me. I still have to find a thumbnail. It's just the normal stuff that we do. So be sure to subscribe. Share this with your friends that need to hear the word. Share this with your people in your church that love to hear the word. And put this on your Facebook. There's lots of really good pages. As a matter of fact, one I think about is For It Is Written is a page on Facebook that a friend of mine has, and they delve into the Old Testament and they really work on, and you know, they work with the Torah, and these are Christians who really have a great deal of faith in the original laws of God. And they really dig into it, and they're so much more knowledgeable than I am about it. So if you want somebody to learn from, there's a good place to go. This is a great place to get you started right here at Bible and Blues. I am learning so much as I go through this with you. Thank you so much. I'm so honored that you're with me today. Make sure you subscribe and share this with your friends on Facebook. God bless.